Facebook page. I hate people who hate Islam. I hate people who don't believe in the Prophet. I'm really, really pissed off at what's going on in Iraq and Afghanistan. So what happens? Some informers tip off the FBI that this guy is writing this crap in his Facebook. They send in, undercover people posing as radicals, and they seduce this kid.
And you were there. You heard the seduction.
Same way they seduced the people from Newburgh, New York. Same way they seduced the people.
But wait a minute. How can you say that? You weren't there. You don't know.
They seduced him in the same way they did that young man in Oregon.
You're ignoring me.
But the problem is, Bill, we
don't know.
These FBI agents with not much to do use their ample resources.
I'm surprised at you.
No, these entrapment cases are fake.
Let it go
They're not real crimes. This person took no overt act to commit a crime until he met the FBI informant who set him up. This is a gullible youngster. If we use our resources, our valuable resources to get these
We got your point. Let me rebut, and I got to go. It depends on the pathway to the proposed violence.
All right, that's enough. The issue is, remember in 2006, they said an army of black Muslims was going to attack and, quote, make war against the U.S. and overthrow and attack the Capitol, the Pentagon, the White House. Turned out it was literally mentally retarded or close to mentally retarded, some of them. 21 down to 14 black Rastafarian-type Christians. And the feds told him, gave him hundreds of thousands of dollars, bought him a warehouse, rented a warehouse, gave him uniforms, told him, I'll give you 10,000 more this week, 40,000 more next week, if you'll go videotape the Miami Federal Building. I mean, it's just made up. And that's probably what happened in Stockholm. We're going to cover it when we come back and then get into the other news. I'm going to open the phones up right now, 800-259-9231 on any of these issues I've mentioned or anything you want to talk about, 800-259-9231. First-time callers. I want to hear from first-time callers, at least during this hour. We'll be right back. Charlotte Iserby coming up live, and Robert Groden, top JFK expert.
We're on the march. The Empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Let me tell you a little bit about one of our great sponsors, HomeGain.com. This is the place to get you started buying or selling a home, finding a realtor, and getting any real estate questions answered. Go to HomeGain.com and see what I'm talking about. All you need to do is type in your home address, and you will get an instant free estimate of your home's value online. This is a great way to be able to monitor the value of your home. And again, it's absolutely free. There are tons of tools to help you. For instance, if you want to remodel your home, go to HomeGain.com. Use their Home Sale Maximizer to help you determine which home improvements can most increase your home's value before you put it on the market. For 10 years, these folks have been helping home sellers and buyers. Visit their link at Infowars.com. Look for Max, the orange Home Gain Gorilla, to help you with any real estate needs you might have. You'll love this site. It's HomeGain.com. HomeGain.com. Check them out today. Hi, this is Alex Jones. You've heard me talk about the delicious, easy-to-fix, and very storable foods from eFoodsDirect.com. I've told you for years that eFoods Direct has the best storable food on the planet. Now it's that time of year again, and their holiday special is here. They have 2 holiday price packs for you to put into your reserves for a secure future or to share with others. The first is a 6-month bulk supply in 10 cans. And the second is a 5-week supply of quick and easy-to-fix meals, including delicious bakery items shipped in heavy tote bags. Now, for a limited time, when you order 2 or more of these special holiday packs, you'll get free shipping on your entire order. Call now, 800-409-5633, or visit them at eFoodsDirect.com/Alex. That's 800-409-5633, or eFoodsDirect.com/Alex. Diamond Gusset is proud to announce the anthem of the Patriot Movement. They're offering a free CD, T-shirt, and bumper sticker with a qualifying purchase. Diamond Gusset offers great products at great prices while keeping Americans working.
I'm looking for a factory where a man can feed his family. Not worried about them moving it south, closing the doors and shutting her down tomorrow. I'm looking for America.
Wear American and be proud. Go to gusset.com/America.
Land of the free and the home of the brave. Seems like I just woke up one day and it was gone, long gone. But I know in my heart it's still
Again, go to gusset.com/America today.
Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. It's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
Well, gold and silver are blasting back up today, and here's the Bloomberg headline. Gold may beat silver, lifting ratio by as much as 20%, technical analysts believe. More and more, the fiat currencies are being devalued, and it is accelerating the awakening of the world population to the fact that gold and silver are king in a hyperinflation type situation. Okay, let's go ahead and get back into the report that I was just covering. Swedish military had prior knowledge of suicide blast. This is Paul Joseph Watson's article, but he has links to some of the major mainstream Swedish newspapers. I will not try to butcher. Okay, I'll do it for entertainment purposes, though this is not a funny issue. Försvarsmakten. I guess that's their military employee. That's not the newspaper. I can't pronounce this other one. The point is, Swedish military had prior knowledge of suicide blast. Armed Forces staffers sent text message warning acquaintances to stay away from shopping street. Same thing happened in Mumbai. Same thing happened in Dubai. Same thing has happened with Oklahoma City on record. That came out in the news at the time of the Oklahoma City bombing, that the ATF was not there that day on the 9th floor and threatened local police and others and emergency workers to bandage up non-existent wounds and to tell people that they were in the rubble. And Cop of the Year refused, so they murdered him, killed him real good, Terrence Yakey. And also some of the other people refused, so they died mysterious deaths. Very nice people at the BATF. Swedish military had prior knowledge of suicide blast, and it goes on here. It says the Swedish military had prior knowledge of the suicide blast, which hit a busy shopping street in central Stockholm on Saturday, suggesting the attack was allowed to go ahead in order to bolster the flagging global war on terror. Swedish troops, by the way, are in Afghanistan. A Swedish Armed Forces employee warned an acquaintance to stay clear of the area in central Stockholm on Saturday, where several hours later 2 explosions went off in what is being called a terrorist attack, reports the local English-language Swedish newspaper. The TT news agency obtained a copy of the text, which was sent to the military staffer. Well, they even have it. If you can avoid Drottning Nagatan today, a lot can happen there. So just so you know. By the way, people always say it's a rumor that there were warnings not to be in the towers. The towers were at about half occupancy. But still, they only had about 30% of the regular occupants in there that should have been in there at that time. And I have the Jerusalem Post and the other news articles that reported that the text company, they've since changed their name, did warn their 4,000 employees in the building to get out. And there were other companies that warned people. I mean, that's in the newspaper. And you cannot deny that only about a third of the people that should have been in there, with the tenant ratio they had, and the buildings were only half filled to capacity because they had asbestos and other problems. But the issue was, of the 50% occupancy they had, there was only a third of those that would regularly be there. But side issue. Swedish military had prior knowledge of suicide blast, and here it is. Armed Forces spokesperson Jonas Svensson initially said he was unaware of the message, but will be checking into its origins. Swedish military sources later acknowledged the authenticity of the message and said they were preparing how to deal with the issue. And it goes on. Intelligence advisor Professor Wilhelm Agrell said the Swedish authorities may have known in advance of the suicide bombing, but military spokesman Eric Lagerstein denied any prior knowledge of the statement. We don't know, but a lot of times government just bombs things themselves. A lot of times they'll take somebody who they already don't like or think is guilty. That's kind of how it works. Well, you've been busted a few times for other crimes, so we're just going to frame you for this. Yeah, this guy is already a criminal. Let's just say he raped the girl and plant evidence. And it comes out over and over again worldwide that police forces do this. Every major crime lab in the U.S., from San Francisco to Houston to Dallas to the FBI crime lab, on record, just total fraud. They want somebody framed, they frame them. And by the way, they'll take your blood and then go plant it. And they don't care. So you can't trust the government. It's out of control. But and look, I don't even dislike police. Most beat cops are out there actually helping people. I haven't seen cops changing tires and helping old ladies. There's a lot of good people. It's just a job. They want to help people. But the higher-ups, the higher you go in any government agency, especially law enforcement or security, look at Russia. It's run by its security services more and more today. I mean, every country is. It's pathetic. Let's stop denying it and get back to the bedrock of the republic where we know what tyranny is and we stand up against it. Not that we sell tyranny as security. Now, it just goes on from there. Police probe Stockholm blast as act of terrorism. No kidding. But, you know, they take him, they drug him. That's one of the CIA's favorite ways to kill somebody. They take you, they drug you, and they stick you in a car, and then they have a bread truck run into you a couple times. Or they drug you and put you in the street and then run over you. Or they drug you and put you on a motorcycle and then run over you. And it's one of their favorite ways to do it. But that's how they killed Princess Diana. Had the crash and then waited 45 minutes to give her any aid. And she told everybody, Charles told me he's going to kill me. But, oh, that's not evidence. You know, we have videotapes and audio of her saying it. And she was pregnant and they couldn't allow that. But I'm done talking about that for now. It's always the same M.O., just as Geraldo Rivera said. By the way, Jaron, we have Geraldo Rivera's producer's number because I've been on his show twice. I want to get Geraldo Rivera on. I mean, if he's got the huevos, which he obviously does, to come out and start questioning 9/11, let's get him on. I mean, I just can't. I mean, what does that mean that Judge Napolitano has come on the air and said the official story of 9/11 is impossible? Geraldo's starting to come out. Glenn Beck is saying the government's going to stage in Oklahoma City to blame it on conservatives, which the liberals, so-called liberals, basically admit publicly they're getting ready to do. That's how arrogant they are. We have to talk about this. Look, Bush is a puppet. Obama's a puppet. It's these globalist forces that are doing this. I mean, even the New York Times yesterday came out and said secretive, shadowy banking group runs all the derivatives and the stock market is rigged, but they went on to say it's a good thing. You think I'm kidding? I've got it here.